No, please understand, it is in the excise declaration. Please understand, there is something called a background paper. That is why I want you to refer the Legal Metrology Act, right? And there is an excise declaration that they must give. Any food industry which has crossed 5 crores turnover, right? Okay, and certain quantities, 3 tons in milk per day, etc., they are under excise law of this country, right? I do not know how after July 1st GST it will change, but as on date, whosoever has got an excise declaration must give a separate excise declaration for that, right? And if they have done all the hard work, they deserve to print it like this. Yeah, yes, but they can't dupe people by saying I have also got a 60 rupees pack. This item cannot be sold outside Sahil Hotel. If they say that I print for Sahil Hotel, they can't sell this in Mumbai Central Station saying that this is special packet at 60 rupees. If they have got the permission from the excise through an excise declaration, please understand, there is an excise declaration which is there in the gate pass of every industry on what is going out, and there are special excise declaration because army canteens are exempted from excise duties. Okay, so when it is supplied to the the Central Defence Depot, okay, then the CDC, they get a CDC stamp that these products are declared for army transfer. They will not pay the excise duty, and that is totally different. Like that, they must give a differential declaration at their gate. Yeah, anyway, let us not get into the commercial excise. Today we are reading about Schedule 4. That is a separate class altogether, right? Okay, I am sorry, getting diverted. Now get into food safety aspects first. Materials, madam told 4 important points. Please summarize and write them. You must have, what is that? FSSAI license or registration. Second point, what she told? COG or COA. Third point, what she told? Proper bill. Fourth point, what she told?
Label.
Proper label. Okay. These are the 4 most important points, okay, of getting the right material. Now, I think we are over short time. I will just take 5 minutes to wind it off, because there is a FSSAI representation, which is there waiting for you. I don't think I have time for anything. I will call Siddharth for this presentation quick, right?
Sir, can we discuss in maybe 3 or 4 minutes about the raw material quality, especially about the prawns, beef, chicken?
Now, how do you buy fish? When you receive material fish, at what temperature should you receive? I didn't ask frozen fish, I said fish. Less than 5 degrees. What is the reason why you should receive it at less than 5 degrees? One is the microbial load should not increase. Okay. Second is amine poisoning. If fish is exposed to open temperature, there is amine poisoning. Okay. So the fish should be received always at less than 5 degrees centigrade. Okay. And please smell the ice which is there on the fish. Right. Ensure that you don't get marchery smell. Okay. Right. Siddharth, you fix it? Yeah. So how should be the eyes of the fish? When you just put torchlight on the eye, it should reflect like a marble, right? If it is not able to reflect, then the fish is not fresh. Okay. The gill should be what color? Pinkish red. Okay. It should not have gone blue. How should be the skin? When you touch it, it should not break, it should bounce. There should not be any injury marks on the fish. Your fins or scales should not have been damaged. Okay, right? Yeah, that's what. Fish should be firm and it should not have a very stale smell, and no green patches on the ventral part of the body. Right? Okay, ventral part means the upper part, the lower part is called the ventral part. Right? Okay. Mr. Siddharth, have you set up? Okay. Now, how do you check poultry? How do you check chicken? No injury marks on the animal. Then what should be the smell? there are two things, one is it should not smell stale, other thing is it should not smell of blackcurrant ice cream. When you treat chicken with paracetamol or antibiotics, you will have a smell of blackcurrant flavor, right. If you get that blackcurrant flavor from the chicken, it means it is treated with paracetamol and antibiotic injections. When you squeeze the animal, water should not come out. Okay, what should be the color of the chicken? Okay, towards pink. Okay, there should not be any green spots on the animal, right. Body should be firm, right. How do you check egg? If you put them in water, it should sink. Then what you said, sir? It should be clean. No, no fecal matter on the animal. No, on the egg. No cracks, and it should not have broken. Right? How? What is the other way to check eggs? Imagine the egg is like this. Put on a table. Just spin it. Okay. You spin it, and then just put your finger. Just stop it with your finger and take your finger back. It should start once again spinning. If it stops, right, if you just touch your finger, it will stop for a minute, for a second, then it will once again start spinning after you take your finger, if it is original egg. If it has got stale, it will stop. Okay. When you put light on the egg, it will be transparent. If it is not transparent, the egg is gone or it is going. Okay, right.
Prawns.
Prawns, yeah. Yes, how do you check prawns? Okay. On the head, there should not be any yellow spots. If you have got yellow spots on the head, it is affected with viral infection. The vein on the back should not have become green or slight orange. If the prawn has got a food poison or a gut poison, it would have got greenish and orange color on the vein. Okay, the scale should not be damaged. Okay, right. What about meat? What is the first thing? There should be a government symbol on the carcass, a blue stamp, okay, that it is from an authorized slaughterhouse. Okay, that is most important, right. Second thing is, it should be male, right. Okay, this is not part of the law, but this is part of precaution, right, because the gender is not mentioned in your FSSAI, right, but it should be male animal. It should not, what should be the color of the animal? Why should it be male? Okay, the female animal is not good for further processing and eating. Okay, yes, yes. Tell me, what should be the color of the carcass? It should not have become brownish black or brownish blue. It may not be exactly red, okay, right, but it should not have become. What is important is it should not have become blue or blackish blue or blackish brown, or brownish blue or brownish black. Okay, and there should not be any injury marks on the animal, no bird marks. Most importantly, if the animal is handled very badly, you can see bird marks on that, bird pickings, right, beak marks on the animal, right. It should not be there, and it should not smell of paracetamol, right. What other thing? What other thing? Any other thing to see in the animal? The flesh should be firm, no green or yellow spots on the carcass. Okay, These are very important. Right. Any other thing?
Any question?
Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Right?
We have Pritha Tripathi madam from FSSAI. Now she would tell us a little about FoSTaC.
Why you are here and why I am here, right? And why she is here. Yeah.
Should I use mic or am I audible enough?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah? Right. Okay. I thought so. So, do you have any idea what is the idea behind calling you all here for the training? Does anyone of you know? आप लोग यहाँ पे क्यों आज?
So after 6 o'clock we can become master.
In what? In food safety you are not an after.
No, at the moment I was told that after 6 o'clock I will become master.
And what is FSSAI doing in this?
Helping us to become master.
How?
That's what
By
they did.
trainers? How? So what is FSSAI exactly doing? It was missing till date. What's the gap?
Educate.
On?
Food safety.
So I'll tell you what exactly is happening is, I'll give you a brief about what happened last year. So in August last year, FSSAI completed 10 years in existence, and on that occasion, there were a few initiatives, a total of 10 initiatives that were launched on a national level. So there are the one initiative is FoSTaC, which is Food Safety Training and Certification, and very soon, like maybe in the coming year or so, it will be mandatory that each and every food business establishment in the country will have one person who is trained and certified by FSSAI. So, and how do we get to that? Because see, हमारे डेटा के हिसाब से कुछ 1.5 करोड़ लोग हैं जिनको ट्रेनिंग देनी पड़ेगी, तो ओवरराइड तो होगा नहीं. So if we pass a mandate that it is necessary that one person has to be trained and certified by us, how do we achieve that? To do that, we are arranging programs like this. We are calling people from the industry whom we train, and the training material is as per the FSSAI guidelines. सर ने और मैम ने आप लोगों को ऑलरेडी बताया होगा जो शेड्यूल फॉर रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं. इफ दे हैव नॉट स्टार्टेड इट नाउ, दे विल बी कवरिंग इट इन द लेटर पार्ट ऑफ द डे. सो यू ऑल कम फ्रॉम वेरी एमिनेंट hotels and restaurants, and you already have some food safety system in place. But then what is missing as per the regulations, that is what you will be learning here, so that you can identify those gaps, go back to your properties and organization, implement that, and again, since you have become a master trainer after you have successfully attended and passed all the assessments in the evening, so you will be training your staff, your colleagues in your organization on things which you take back from here, on the learnings. So that is one thing. And Serve Safe Restaurant is the initiative for restaurants and hotels. पैरेलली हमारे और भी इनिशिएटिव्स हैं स्ट्रीट फूड वेंडर्स के लिए, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग्स के लिए, रिटेल सेक्टर, स्टोरेज, ट्रांसपोर्ट. सो अंडर दिस FoSTaC program, we have tried to cover each and every aspect of the food ecosystem, right from the storage, raw materials, transportation, each and everything. ठीक है. So my colleague here, Siddharth, he is a IT person from our IT cell in FSSAI. So when I say about FoSTaC, ये सारा management will be happening through a portal. So how that portal is, will be coming into picture. This is what he's going to show you. आज आप लोग एक तरह से लगी है कि हमने registrations आपके लिए खुद बैठ के कर दी हैं. But in the coming trainings, like as sir in the morning had mentioned, there is one coming in Nagpur. So the people who will be coming there, they have to register on our portal. Using their Aadhaar IDs. तो सारी प्रोसेस है जो आपको सिद्धार्थ समझाएगा, and that will be mandatory. But you have to log in, आप रजिस्टर करिए, आपको एडमिट कार्ड जनरेट होगा, वो प्रिंट करके आप आइए तो जब सेशन अटेंड कर पाएंगे. Any which way, all of you who have filled the forms for HRAWI, we have your information in our databases, and at the end of the day, after you pass the assessment, आपको जो सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा तो वी हैव ऑलरेडी क्रिएटेड योर यूनिक आईडी एंड पासवर्ड जो आप यूज कर सकते हैं हमारे वेबसाइट पे लॉगिन करने के लिए. एंड यू कैन, इट विल ऑल्सो गिव यू डिटेल्स अबाउट ऑल द सेशंस व्हिच विल बी प्लान्ड इन द फ्यूचर. तो आपको खुद अब वेबसाइट पे जाइए, लॉगिन करिए, देखिए आपको क्या अवेलेबल है और आप क्या करना चाहते हैं. सो दिस इज जस्ट अ ब्रीफ. लेट हिम take over from me here and give you more details on the site, and later in the day I will be sharing more insights about how, you know, FSSAI and the industry can work together in making food safe. I'll hand it over to Siddharth.
Good afternoon everyone. I'm Siddharth from IT team FSSAI. So we have developed a small web portal on food safety training and certification. So let me first of all tell you what the FoSTaC portal is. It is developed for training and certification on food safety for different type of users. It is developed to ease the training process. It will be helping in integration of all the training courses running at different training centers in country. It will be providing quick and round the clock access, as you can like download our content, which will be like training content, which will be available in 3 formats: PDF, PPTs and videos. So you can download it and at a later stage you can study according to your ease and your convenient. And it will be supporting 2 modes of training: online training and offline training. Offline training as we are doing right now here, and online training will be online. The assessment will be also done online. It will be of like multiple choice questions, and after that if you have passed the assessment, then the certificate generation, it will be also online. So here are the some features of our FoSTaC portal. It is having self registration process, and Aadhaar is mandatory for our portal. So it will be having course enrollment process, like you can choose according to your like training calendar, training partner, and what all are the upcoming trainings. So you can choose according to your convenience. There will be admit card generation, certificate generation and online training. And the different users of this portal are trainee, trainers, training center, training partner, assessor and assessment partner. So today I will be focusing on trainee and trainer because this is only related to the people present here, these 2 types of user. Some more features of the portal is single sign-on, means you just need to have 1 email ID and 1 password, 1 unique ID. From that you can register for multiple courses and get multiple certificates. It will be having a FAQ section, frequently asked question. The content will be provided in 3 formats: PDF, PPT and videos. There will be a contact us section for every user, in which you can write your random query and send us to FSSAI. After that, after resolving a query, we would be getting back to you by your registered email. And there, after every training, there will be feedback questions for different courses and monitor the performance of trainers and the content of that training. So this is the registration process for the trainee. Trainee will open the portal, fill out the registration form. If registration is successful, then user ID and password will be communicated to you by mail. I hope so many of you have already received the mail. And in case you haven't received the mail, you can just contact me after the session. I'll provide you your email ID and password. I have registered all of you, and those who haven't received the mail can take me after that. So here will be the Aadhaar integration. After entering your Aadhaar, date of birth and name, you would be redirecting to this registration window where Aadhaar number and date of birth will be non-editable. So here are the registration form values: user ID, title, first name, last name, Aadhaar number, address, etc. So this will be the training process. Each user who wants to enroll for a course had to fill an online enrollment form. ID and password will be automatically generated and communicated to the user by mail. Each account will be Aadhaar linked. After the registration into portal, user can opt for the courses. Currently, the courses offered by our portal is Basic, Advanced, Special and TOT. Trainees can enroll themselves for different courses, but system will not allow to enroll for multiple courses at the same time. That means you can enroll for just 1 course at the same time. After you have achieved the certificate or the training date has passed, then only you would be able to enroll for the upcoming courses or the next courses. So this will be the homepage of the trainee, in which we have like showed step by step the certification process, and once the steps are completed, they will be marked into green and they will be non-clickable. This is the trainee enrollment process, in which you can see the upcoming trainings. You can just select your state, you can select your preferred training partner, and you can just view what are the upcoming trainings. So after you have enrolled, you will be generating your admit card yourself, and you can just come to training center and take part in the training. So each user can opt for online or classroom mode of training. In online training, the training assessment and the certificate generation will be done online. In offline mode of training, you have to, from next time, you have to carry your admit card to the training center. And once the training and assessment is done in the classroom, after the assessor will update your result in the portal, after that you will be able to print your certificates online only. So this will be the certificate that you can print online, and at a later stage also you can print your certificate online. Today we will be giving your user ID and password, and your today's certificate will be also available in your portal, which you can print at a later stage. And this is the trainer process for the portal. Trainers can register themselves into portal. Trainer can search and apply for the vacancies raised by different training centers. So you will be able to see what are the open vacancies for different training partners, and you can just click and apply for that training session. Trainers will be able to view its confirmed training calendar for the upcoming trainings, and they can just go to the training center and take the training. So this is the trainer process. Some more facts of the FoSTaC portal are: trainers will be categorized on the basis of their experience and certificates in this portal. So there will be different categorization of the trainers, like the trainers with much more experience and certificates will be in the upper category. Information of all the food handlers trained and certified through this portal will be available on website. So suppose in case tomorrow some industry wants some information about food handlers, or they want to recruit some food handlers, so we will be having a database for all the food handlers in our portal. You can just contact us, and we would be giving you the information and the contact details of those food trainers. And FSSAI has a right to deactivate and delete any user at any point of time if the information provided by the user is misleading or incorrect. And the validity of this certificate is 2 years, and you may note down the URL of the portal, and the characters are like case sensitive, so please note it down carefully. And here is my email ID also, so in case you are having any queries, you can mail it to me. I'll send you a user manual, your login details, and anything else that you want to ask by this mail. So that's it. Thank you.
Siddharth,
Yes, sir.
there is one doubt for some of them. The Aadhaar number is wrongly put. It's from 788, 789.
So they have to mail it to me and with authorization something, and I will be updating that from
There is no
backend.
automatic rejection in your portal.
No, sir, there will be automatic rejection. We are in talking terms with UIDAI. It will just go and confirm whether this Aadhaar is valid or not. After that, they will be able to proceed only.
Because there is a UIDA works on the name and the number.
Yes,
So
sir.
if they don't match, they will reject normally in other applications. So probably
Yes, sir, we are just incorporating that into our system. For pilot run, it's not incorporated, but we are incorporating that system also.
any other doubt?
In that process, there was a word called TOT. What is that TOT?
The training of trainers. So I was going to tell you more on that. There are 4 type of courses: basic, advanced, special, and TOT. The basic, advanced, and special courses are for food handlers directly. TOT is training of trainers, wherein we call people of suppose ये जो आज सर्व सेव रेस्टोरेंट की TOT है, we have called people who have some level of experience of working in their sectors. So these people we call, और इनका 1 दिन का ट्रेनिंग में डिजाइन. Suppose this training you are eligible